Hello, and welcome to Ranking of Saturn, episode 63. We have 3 more games to rank today. We have currently ranked a total of 209 games so far in this list. Do any of the games we're going to look at today have what it takes for a top 10 position? Who can say? Who can say? Only time will tell once we've looked at them. The first game we're going to play today is a 2D fighting game. It is the third game from this particular franchise to show up on the Sega Saturn, and it is the final game from this franchise to show up on the Sega Saturn. Some of you may have already guessed what it is. From Midway Games and Avalanche Software comes Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is a very strange game. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is, you could kind of describe it as a giant, like a big dumb send-off to the classic era of Mortal Kombat. So Mortal Kombat Trilogy is basically, they take elements from Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3 and Ultimate 3 and kind of blend them all together into one game. So you've got characters from like different versions of the same characters from all 3 games. You've got backgrounds from all 3 games showing up. Old versions of characters have their old move lists, while newer versions have their move lists from the games that they were in. It's a very interesting, if a little chaotic, just giant mashup of everything classic Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat Trilogy is also the game that was meant to be a stopgap release, because Midway proper were working on the game that would eventually become Mortal Kombat 4. But they needed some extra time to finish it because it was their first 3D game, and you're trying to build a game in a whole extra dimension. You've never done that before. You need some time to figure it out. So in order to fill the sales gap between Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat 4, Midway got Avalanche Software to develop Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So Avalanche Software developed the first version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the PlayStation, and then the N64 version and Sega Saturn versions were worked on by different companies. The Saturn port was worked on by Point of View. If you don't remember, we've seen Point of View's handiwork before. Point of View is responsible for the Saturn port of Black Dawn, which is here somewhere. Remember Black Dawn? It's that really janky helicopter combat sim that has a little message card inside the case saying please don't play this game with a save cartridge plugged in. That Point of View's previous work on this platform is not amazing, but here's another attempt for them to make up for that, I guess. Anyway, let me put the list away, bring up the capture window, and let's get going. I said while playing previous Mortal Kombat games, that I am not a Mortal Kombat guy, and I continue to not be a Mortal Kombat guy, so do not expect high-level play. I've never been good at these games, and I don't suspect I ever will. GT Interactive published this game in Europe. Okay. And then we just jump into the just the demo. Cool. Okay. Not much of an intro. Then again, the classic Mortal Kombat games never really had much in terms of intros. So Trilogy, in terms of like visual aesthetics and style, Trilogy basically has the most in common with Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Like I said, with little bits of 1 and 2 mixed in. Anyway, let's continue. What kind of options do we have? Control configure, see high punch, low kick, high kick, block, run on the shoulders, and block and run in the middle buttons. Okay. Game configure, difficulty medium, blood on, timer enabled, aggressor. The aggressor meter, I believe, is unique to this game. If you can, it kind of acts like a bit like a super meter. If you can fill up the aggressor meter, you can. I think you can just, if you have a full aggressor meter, you can. I think you can end a match early by killing someone in the middle of the fight. I think, but you need a full aggressor meter. I forget how it works. Anyone, so yeah, Shang Tsung's morphs again. You've got to have an option for Shang Tsung's morphs. Completely off, limited, no loading. So Shang Tsung will only morph into the person he's fighting, who is already loaded into RAM. But if you want the same as he is in the arcade Mortal Kombat games, and let him morph into anyone in the game, of course you can only fit 2 characters worth of sprite animations into RAM. So that's going to take a couple seconds to load. Which was always a drawback of these early CD-ROM home versions of Mortal Kombat. It's probably one of the big reasons why a lot of people kept playing the 16-bit versions of Mortal Kombat for a long time. Because, yeah, while they didn't look or sound as good as the Saturn and PlayStation versions, they sure had a lot faster loading. Match recycle off. Got a mysterious 5th option in the middle there with that green question mark. Okay. So this game has a gigantic character roster. It has a bunch of characters from different Mortal Kombat games. So you've got a Johnny Cage, Noob Saibot, Baraka, Cyrax, Sonya Blade, Raiden, Rain, Shang Tsung, Melina? Okay. Jax, Reptile, Smoke. Mortal Kombat 3 Sub-Zero. Scorpion. Kano. Katana. Sector. Liu Kang, Jade. I don't remember her name. Kung Lao. Other Smoke? Okay, he's I don't know. I don't know who the third android is. Is it Cyber Smoke? Is it a version of Smoke that is a robot? If I remember correctly. This dude with the hooks. I forget his name. Cabal. The cop who can throw grenades. I forget his name. Mortal Kombat 2 Sub-Zero. If you don't like Mortal Kombat 3 Sub-Zero, you've got his brother, Mortal Kombat 2 Sub-Zero, before Scorpion killed him. Ermac? Sindel? Nightwolf. Goro. Classic Goro. I do appreciate the fact that you can kind of... I don't know, there's something about the Mortal Kombat 1 sprites in this game that look kind of extra shitty. Because I want to say when they were making Mortal Kombat 1, they recorded all of the frames of animation onto VHS. They weren't recorded digitally in any way. They literally filmed... recorded all the frames of animation onto a VHS tape and then copied those off of a VHS tape onto a computer. So the Mortal Kombat 1 stuff looks kinda grungy compared to any of the other stuff. Everything else kind of looks a bit cleaner. Shao Kahn, Mortal Kombat. That's probably the Mortal Kombat 3 Shao Kahn, not the Mortal Kombat 2 Shao Kahn. This dude, I forget his name. Moloch, I forget his name. And the weird Tiger Man from Mortal Kombat 2, who I don't remember his name. Let's go with MK3 Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero. Choose your destiny.
Go with Novice.
Excellent.
I suck at classic Mortal Kombat. Oh, Ermac, good.
Fight! Well done.
Oh my god.
Sub-Zero.
Trying to get used to the controls here. It's weird having...
Fight! Well done.
Ice Clone. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Sub-Zero wins.
Not used to the controls. I keep hitting Z thinking it's a punch, but no, it's a kick. It's throwing me off. It's really throwing me off. I'm so used to the entire top row being punches and the entire bottom row being kicks. It's messing with my brain a little bit. Okay, kicks. These are both punches. These are both kicks. These are both punches. These are both kicks. Oop. It's funny how she just walks into it.
Sub-Zero.
Okay, these first few fights are going to be incredibly easy. They're going to do incredibly dumb shit. Oh shit!
Melina wins. Fight.
Okay. Okay. It's like she's hard-coded to do that move whenever I try and do... Yeah, every time I do the ice clone, she fires those daggers out. So she's hard-coded to do that.
Well done.
Okay. That's brutality.
Melina wins. Brutality.
I think brutalities are unique to Trilogy. I don't think they were in Ultimate 3. I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh, well, I hit start and everything, and it just... Okay. That was weird. Pretty sure I hit start there, but okay, it kicked me out anyway. Maybe I wasn't supposed to hit start? Okay, I have no idea. Scorpion.
Scorpion.
You can unlock other characters as well. You can. I think there's Mortal Kombat 1 Raiden is in here. There's Mortal Kombat 1 Raiden. There's a Mortal Kombat 1 Kano.
Fight. Well done. Scorpion wins. Fight.
How did I do that? Okay. Okay. I have no idea. Trying to do the spear. I can't remember what his spear is in this game, and of course, you're not given any time to fucking figure that shit out. Okay. See if we can find out. Back, light punch. Okay. Now we know.
Fight. Smoke wins.
Of course.
Fight! Scorpion wins. Fight!
Ugh. Yeah. It's got that classic Mortal Kombat opponent AI that everyone hates so much.
Brutality.
So, in order to continue, the fact that you have to then go through the main menu again just to continue is really annoying. The fact that there's no quick continue is wild to me. At least it doesn't seem like there's a quick continue. Next time I see it, we'll try again. But okay, what is Raiden's special moves? I don't remember. Oh, here we go. Down, forward, light punch. Down, back, left punch.
Fight!
So here we've got a Mortal Kombat 1 stage.
Well done. Fight!
Oh my god. Teleport is down, up. Okay, now we're fighting Mortal Kombat 2 Sub-Zero.
Fight!
Ah, Raiden's funny. Ah.
Sub-Zero wins. Fight! Finish him. Well done.
cool. Mirror match. Everyone's favourite.
Fight.
Can get my shit pushed in.
Raiden wins. Fight. Well done. Raiden wins. Fight.
Oh, come on, he was stunned. Okay.
Brutality.
I think I can see at least 4 legs and 2 rib cages there. See, look, press start to continue, but then it just dumps you at the main menu anyway. It's like, okay. Add an extra step to this, sure. Okay, there's some cheats we can look at here. In the options menu, hold L plus R plus up. There we go. 1 button fatalities, instant aggressor, normal boss damage, low damage, health recovery. Of course, we can turn all these on. Fuck it. Okay. Now we can have some fun. This seems like a pretty good version of this game. This seems to be about on par with the PlayStation version. Fun fact, the PlayStation version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy is one of the very, very, very few games that, very, very, very few PlayStation 1 games that does not run correctly on the PS2. Oh wow, okay, the opponent health also refills, okay. Hang on, what are Cyrax's moves? Yeah, it's like the PS2 has like a very, very high compatibility with PlayStation 1, but there's only really like a dozen games or so on the PlayStation 1 that will not run correctly or run at all on a PS2, and one of them is Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Not an especially relevant fun fact, since we're playing the Sega Saturn version, but, you know, it's something there. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. So that health refill cheat doesn't really do much because it refills everyone's health. So that's not useful. Let me back out of that. Okay. Also, low damage affects both characters at the same time, so that, again, that's not useful. Okay. Who have we got? Let's play as Goro.
Choose your destiny. Excellent. Fight!
Jesus.
Fight!
Okay, I'm guessing Goro doesn't have a fatality, so they don't let you try and put one in.
Fight! Well done.
You punch him and just throws him across the stage.
Fight!
Goro only appears to have 3 moves.
Flawless victory.
Oh no, he has a fireball. Back, light punch. Okay. And a spinning punch. Back, forward, heavy kick. I see.
Fight!
Okay, back, forward, heavy kick. Okay.
Fight! Well done. Well done.
Okay. Okay, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Okay. You might be dumb as fuck, but you're dumb as fuck in a very charming way. Cool. Some Johnny Cage.
Fight. Well done.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Game just woke the fuck up.
Fight.
This is the part where having such a limited move list really hurts you.
Johnny Cage wins.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's have a quick look at some of the other modes. It was 2-on-2. Can't imagine that's a tag mode. I can't imagine that's a tag mode.
Scorpion. Baraka.
Oh, yeah, it's multiplayer only. Okay, so you need a controller in controller port 2 in order to play that mode. Okay. Good to know. That's a multiplayer only mode. It's 8-player. Imagine that's a tournament. Is that a tournament mode? You select 8 characters and you play a tournament. Okay, yeah, this looks like a multiplayer only mode as well.
Shao Kahn. Sonya. Nightwolf. Kintaro.
Oh, Kintaro, that's his name. Yeah, this is, multiplayer only mode. Okay, so there's some multiplayer stuff in there. You know what, that's good because my point stands from when we played Ultimate 3 is that, to me, the classic Mortal Kombat games are best played in a multiplayer setting. Like, there is nothing less fun than trying to bang your head against the brick wall that is the opponent AI in a classic Mortal Kombat game. These games are only truly fun when you've got another human being in the room, because the single player experience in these games sucks, I think, personally. But they are very funny. They're very funny, goofy games, very self-aware in some ways. And if you've got another person in the room who's game, you know, to play against you, you can have a great time. Even if you're not good at Mortal Kombat, you can have a great time with Mortal Kombat if you can find another person, another warm body to sit in the chair next to you and play against you, you know. Alright. I think I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Where are we going to put Mortal Kombat Trilogy on the list? Yeah, this is a game that really thrives in a multiplayer setting, you know. Single player is just not... Single player is not the reason you play these games. It's just so... The single player AI, even on medium, is like incredibly harsh and brutal in a way that's kind of sucks the fun out of it. But then again, it is you know, a game originally based on a Midway arcade game, so that just kind of makes sense, really. As a single player game, kind of miserable. As a multiplayer game, pretty fun, pretty damn fun. Okay. Where is Mortal Kombat Trilogy gonna go? So where's Ultimate 3? Where do we put Ultimate 3 in the end? Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is currently sitting down here at number 88, between Sonic R and Shockwave Assault. Mortal Kombat Trilogy has more characters, more backgrounds, more mechanics. It's a lot sillier than Ultimate 3, I think. Mortal Kombat 3 is a lot more self-aware than... Trilogy is a lot more self-aware than Ultimate 3 is, even though Ultimate 3 is also a little bit self-aware. I think Trilogy is a better game than Ultimate 3. Trilogy is probably a better game than Shockwave Assault. It's probably a better game than Swagman. It's a better game than the Saturn version of Doom. Again, this is viewing this through the context of you have another human being in the room who wants to play multiplayer with you, which is the best case scenario for a classic Mortal Kombat game. It's more fun than the Saturn version of Doom. I would say Mortal Kombat Trilogy is probably a better game than Black Dawn. And I would take Mortal Kombat Trilogy over Duke Nukem 3D. But I would not take it over Tomb Raider. So it's here. It's our new number 83. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Okay, cool. Hit save. Alright. Okay, next game. So, the next game we're going to play is a racing game from a company known as Manic Media. And it goes by the name of Formula Karts Special Edition. What makes it so special? You know what? I'm not really sure. I think the addition of the special edition to the title is little more than a sales gimmick. I don't think there's anything special about this version of the game. Especially. Okay. Alright. What I want to know is if this game has any analog controller support. I'm pretty sure it probably does support the arcade racing wheel. But I have no idea if it supports the 3D pad, so let us test that right now. This game came out on PlayStation, Saturn, and PC. The Saturn version of this game was published by Sega themselves. Manic Media ported it themselves as well.
Formula Karts.
Okay. Got some thumping EDM. Okay, defaults to easy. Interesting, interesting. Damage on, off. Tilt. None, normal, large. Leave it on normal. Leave damage on. Let's put it on normal. Race length 6 laps. Oh, it does support the 3D pad. Okay. So, confirmed, this game does support the 3D pad. Okay, 3-button game. Change view, accelerate, brake. Let's change that to accelerate, brake, change view. Lock, speed, center, brake, what? Speed, fast, lock. Auto brakes, manual brakes, what? Auto brakes? Okay, let's give that a go. Practice, single race, championship, arcade mode. Okay, we've got a VSync line. Hang on, let me just reset the scaler. Reset the scaler. Okay, it appears to have gone. That's good. Germany, France, Australia, Holland, England, Brazil, Japan, Egypt. Okay, let's go with Germany. Team Sega. Split cards. So what have we got? We've got acceleration. No, it's top speed, acceleration, and grip, I imagine, is what those settings on the left there are. I'm going to turn this game down a little bit. It seems loud. Okay. I mean, fuck it. Let's go with Team Sega. I imagine that team must be exclusive to this version. Maybe that's what makes this a special edition.
On your mark. Go.
Oh god. Okay, so we've got... Oh Jesus.
Get going.
Okay, so we got cockpit and then third person.
Get going.
Okay.
Great lap. Great lap.
God. Frame rate's not too amazing. It is consistent though. Okay, so whenever I drive through that section, the game limits my top speed, so I imagine that's probably the pit lane.
Final lap.
Okay. All right. I mean, the controls seemed decent. Controls seemed decent and responsive. Frame rate is not amazing. Seems like it's what, about 20 frames a second? Ish. Okay, let's try an actual race this time. It's arcade mode. Germany, France, Australia, Holland, England, Brazil, Japan. Let's go to Japan. Oh god, look at this one. All speed and acceleration, but no grip. Go with noisy engines.
On your marks. Go!
Oh god. Nope, turn. Try and catch up. Oh Jesus. Hang on. Ugh.
Great lap.
Oh, look at that power slide. I think I've damaged my cart. It wants to keep steering left, which is not what I want to do.
Great lap.
Yeah, the steering feels damaged. I think I'm going to turn damage off in the options. Because that I feel like that would get annoying.
Great lap.
Oh god. Ugh. Yeah, I am not able to maintain a straight line anymore. Jesus Christ. These tracks are really cramped. I feel like there's no real room to maneuver. Like, if you don't maintain a perfect line, you will constantly just hit the walls. Ugh.
Eighth place.
Okay. I think I'm going to turn damage off. Okay.
Formula Cars.
Okay, let's tinker. Damage off. Tilt large. Let's just bring it down to easy. Let's try Egypt. Okay, let's try the Manic Media team.
On your marks. Go!
Oh god. I'm getting caught up on the sides of the track. Oh, fuck. No, turn. Turn. Damn it. Where am I going? Oh, this is a pit lap. Oh, this is a pit lane. That's not good.
Get going!
Where am I going? I'm going this way. It's really hard to tell what direction you're even supposed to go. No, no. Don't want to accidentally drive into the pit lane.
Get
Oh my god, and the way you get sort of hung up on the sides of the track if you accidentally drive into it is kind of annoying. No, again, I did it again.
get going!
I feel like the pit lane shouldn't be that easy to accidentally drive into. Wait, where am I going? I'm going this way. Okay. These tracks are not long. How am I getting lost? Turn, keep holding right. Okay.
Final lap! Finish!
Everyone has lapped me.
8th place.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Trying to get a handle on this game's controls. It's a very bland loading screen, just a black screen with some yellow Arial bold text. What's arcade mode? Try karting magazine.
On your mark! Go!
Left, right, right some more.
Great lap!
Oh god.
Great lap! Final lap!
Can I pass this guy in front before the end? I don't know. Maybe? Yep.
Qualified!
Qualified! Okay. $1,500. Okay, looks like we can upgrade some stuff. What do we got? What is this? Would be really good if the game could, like, tell me what it is I'm looking at here. Okay, so tyres, some better tyres would be good. You can buy a 1-up. So I guess if you lose a race or you fail to qualify, you lose a life. What is that? Is that a fuel tank? Is that a turbo? I don't know. Like, what is this? What is this? Let's get another fuel tank. Let's get a turbo. At least I don't know what that. It might be just a fuel tank. So we've got slightly better fuel tank and some better tyres. Okay. At least I'm assuming that's a fuel tank. France, loading.
On your mark. Go.
Oh my god. There's Sega branding all over this game, even though it's a multi-platform game. Oh my god, turn. I think this game was a European exclusive. I don't think this game came out in North America or Japan. I'm pretty sure. I think. Oh god. No! Turn! Oh my god. No! Out of my way. Okay, we've got power-ups. Okay, we can...
Final lap.
Retired?
4th place.
Ah, okay. You need to be in the top 3 to qualify, I see. So 4th place is not good enough. Okay. Understand. I understand.
On your mark.
Try that again.
Go. Turbo.
Oh god!
Turbo.
You can get away from me.
Super grip. Turbo.
You just can't seem to get away from anyone. The group is always right behind you no matter what you do. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, got no turbos left.
Final lap.
Holy shit, I won. This game controls like surprisingly well. It's very responsive. Okay, how much money do I get for a first place? I get 2,000 for a first place. Let's go with one of those. 4 of those. Australia loading.
On your marks.
Oh god, I've never seen this track before. Oh jeez. Where am I going? Oh, right. No. Turn. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Whoop. You get knocked around so much by the other racers. It's a little hard to deal with sometimes. Oh shit! And this game is really unforgiving when it comes down to just a single mistake can cost you like 2 or 3 places. Shit. And then trying to get those places back is really difficult. Fuel low.
Final lap.
Oh god. Come on. 4th. Don't want to be 4th, I want to be 3rd. Shit. Oh well.
Fourth place.
Okay, let's back out. Let's back out.
On your mark.
No, let's back out, I said. Let's back out.
Formula Karts.
So there's a sheet here. I'm assuming we enter a special name, we can access some additional stuff. And okay. And that appears to have done something. And Chippy. Yep, there we go. So that should have unlocked an additional track and kart for us. Japan, Brazil, England, Holland, Australia, France, Germany. The moon! Oh, hell yeah! The fucking moon, baby! War, Meltdown, Karting Magazine. Split Karts, Noisy Engines. Nothing's jumping out to me, so Team Sega was there, Noisy Engines was there, Spit Karts was there, Manic Media was there, Karting Magazine was there. Is Meltdown the new team? Is Meltdown the new team? I don't know. I mean, they got pretty bad stats, very high top speed, but everything else is terrible. Go with karting. It's trying to race on the moon.
On your mark. Go.
Oh god.
Great lap.
Oh god. Getting knocked around.
Great lap.
You see this, America? This is what happens when you give NASA your tax dollars. They spend them all on a racetrack on the moon. Is that really what you want your money spent on?
Sixth place.
Sixth place. Why allow elites to build race tracks on the moon when you could be buying more guns and pickup trucks? Okay. Let's do one more. One more race.
Formula car.
No, wait, no. I haven't tested the wheel yet. We need to test the wheel. Let me make the appropriate space. Okay, wheel is plugged in.
Formula Cars.
Okay, wheel is officially recognised, which is good. Same controls, Excel brake view, select use. Okay. Let's do a practice. Okay. Let's see how this feels.
On your marks. Go!
So on screen wheel turn is pretty one-to-one with the wheel itself, with the wheel controller, which is pretty cool. Oh god. Feels pretty good with the wheel. Damn. Okay.
Final lap.
Oh. For some reason I thought the track would go right there, but it doesn't, it goes left. Okay, that control's pretty good. That control's pretty good. I am pleasantly surprised by how well the wheel feels in relation to your in-game movement. Okay, game.
Formula Karts.
Alright. Brazil is the last one, I think. Brazil. Okay.
On your marks. Go!
Oh god. No, don't get stuck.
Going!
Nope. Misjudged that. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh shit. Oh my god, that right turn after the... Oh my... That right turn after the start-finish line is a nightmare. Oh my god. Okay. You could get used to this.
Play.
You could get used to this. POV kind of sucks in this game. It's like you're staring down a narrow... Like you're staring through like a narrow box. You can't see anything happening to your immediate left or right, so... But, yeah, okay. Okay, Formula Karts, okay. Alright. Huh. Okay, Formula Karts. Okay, you have my attention. Where are we going to rank Formula Karts? This game seems decent. It's, you know, it's not the most complicated racing game in the world, nor is it the best looking racing game on the system, not even close. But it feels pretty good. Pretty good controls, I would say. The 3D pad felt responsive, but I would say the star of the show is the arcade racing wheel. The arcade wheel feels excellent in this game. This is an arcade wheel game if I've ever seen one. Where the fuck is the plug for the 3D? Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm trying to find the correct controller plug here and I'm having trouble. There we go. Okay, all three games that we're ranking today were released in Europe in November of 1997, by the way. So Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Formula Karts, both November 1997. Okay, you know, Formula Karts, it's got some mojo, let's just say. I think it's a better game than Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I think it's a better game than Shining Wisdom. I think it's better than Dark Savior. It's better than Shell Shock. It's better than Virtua Fighter 1. It's better than Darklight Conflict. It's better than Sonic 3D. It's a better game than the Saturn version of Crazy Ivan. Yeah, yeah. Is it a better racing game than the Saturn version of Wipeout 1? That's tough. That's tough. Okay, let's come at this from above. It's definitely no Tempest 2000. It's definitely no SimCity 2000. It's definitely no Die Hard Arcade. Worms is a better game. Golden Axe The Duel is a better game. Manx TT Superbike is a better racing game, even though it has very little content. Alien Trilogy is probably a better game. Nights into Dreams is probably a better game. It's here. It's between Lost Vikings 2 and Wipeout 1. Yeah, this game feels like surprisingly really good to play, despite the despite the low-ish frame rate. Yeah, that game definitely felt like it was playing somewhere between 15 and 20 frames a second. So definitely not what you want for a racing game, that's for sure. But it still managed to feel tight and responsive in a way that I was quite pleasantly surprised by. Especially the wheel. The wheel felt great. Like honestly, I could see myself intentionally pulling out the wheel just to play some Formula Karts. It's And I like in the arcade mode, you earn money for placing in a race, and then you can spend that money on upgrades or on consumable power-ups, which you can then use during a race. I think one was Super Grip, and the other one was Turbo. It was like a turbo boost. So that's kind of cool. Cool idea. You know, some consumable power-ups you buy with currency. Visually, this game's kind of messy looking. Some real bad textures. Some really, really bad textures in this game. And also, like I said before, the POV is just maybe a little bit too narrow. It feels like you've got zero peripheral vision, like at all. Unless you play in third-person mode, but then that also that has the knock-on effect of like restricting your ability to judge. You know, what's coming up in front of you. It's not as good as Amok. Mystaria: The Realms of Lore is probably a better game. Mass Destruction is probably a better Sega Saturn game. Wipeout 2097 is a very disappointing port, but I think it is still a slightly better racing game overall than Formula Karts. It's no Warcraft 2 The Dark Saga. I find Space Hulk Vengeance of the Blood Angels more interesting. Mega Man X3 is probably a better game. Huh. Did we kind of just already land on it with Wipeout? Did we kind of just already land on it? Sega Worldwide Soccer 98 is a better game. No, maybe not. Wipeout 1 is not... Wipeout 1 is not an especially great racing game. Wipeout 1 had all... Wipeout 1 is all style. While the racing itself feels very unsatisfying in the original Wipeout. I think I've mentioned before, Wipeout didn't get good until Wipeout 2. Wipeout 1 is a very, very, I'm going to say, unsatisfying racing experience. But stylistically it is very cool. I think Formula Karts, at least mechanically, is a more satisfying racing game than Wipeout 1, even if it doesn't have even a tenth of the style. I would say Formula Karts is a better game than Hebereke's Papa Ito. And I would say Formula Karts is probably a better game than Blazing Dragon, so it's here. It's our new number 63. Formula Karts Special Edition. A surprisingly decent little racing game, especially if you have a racing wheel. Holy shit, like this game is really, really well optimized for the racing wheel. It feels so good. It's an extremely good racing wheel game, that is. Wow. It's a little ugly. The frame rate's a little choppy. But, you know, it feels good to play, which is the most important thing. Anyway, that's it for our second game. Let us now move on to our third and final game for this video. And our third game is a sports game. It is a basketball game, to be precise. Hooray! And it is the follow-up to Sega's NBA Action, which we played all the way back in... Hang on. Let's look for it. Let me just do this. We have the technology. 159. No. 161. All the way back in episode 34. Which was a game developed by Grey Matter for Sega for the Saturn. And so we are now going to look at the follow-up to that game, which is NBA Action 98. So, interesting story here. This game is a sequel to NBA Action, which is a Sega-owned franchise. And so you'd think, well, NBA Action 98 must be a Sega Saturn exclusive then. No. 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 This game also came to PC and PlayStation. It kept the names NBA Action 98 on the PC, but the PlayStation version of this game. You see, this game was developed by Visual Concepts, who decided that this game would not be a Sega exclusive. They would let Sega publish it on the Saturn and call it whatever they wanted, but they were also going to put this game on the PlayStation. And on the PlayStation, this game is known as NBA Fast Break 98. So, strange little sequence of events there. Okay, so yeah, this game is a sequel to NBA Action and also not a sequel to NBA Action. It's just some third-party basketball game that Sega published and then slapped their own brand on top of, which is very funny. I think this game has 3D pad support. I don't remember, but we're going to find out. Visual Concepts. Did Visual Concepts do anything else on the Saturn? Hang on. Yes, Visual Concepts were responsible for the Sega Saturn port of NHL 97. And I believe they would also go on to become a Sega-owned studio and would eventually make the 2K games for the Dreamcast. So obviously, between the Saturn version of NHL 97 and NBA Action 98, Visual Concepts got noticed by Sega and were like, these guys can make a good sports game. Maybe we should buy them and have them make sports game for the Dreamcast, because goddamn, EA doesn't want to anymore. Okay, okay, I think this game does support the 3D pad because it's okay. Because I've got the pad set to analog mode and it's still able to navigate the menus. So play mode, simulation, arcade, ball handler, auto switch on, quarter length, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 12 minutes. Ooh. 3 minutes. Difficulty Pro, Rookie, All-Star. Let's go with Rookie. Regular rosters, modified rosters, play calling, substitutions, game speed, fast, slow. Okay. Injuries on, player stamina on, momentum meter off, passing tag graphics. What? Rules. Shot clock, out of bounds, goaltending. You can just turn all these off. Foul out, backcourt violation, home court advantage. 10-second half court, 30 seconds in key. I don't know what half this shit is. 5-second inbounding. What does that mean? What does that mean? Reaching fouls, shooting fouls. presentation, voice commentary, player introductions, action replays, in-game overlays, ball holder text, number and position, none, name, in-game movies. Okay, it's like a decent number of options here. Controller config. Here we go. Right. Offensive, drive, juke, what? Pass, shoot, turbo, swap, play call, pass icons, step, modifier, offense without ball, alley-oop, swap. This is where I struggle now, because it's like every single button has a different control, and there are three different contexts, and so every single button has three different things you could possibly do with it, depending on what you are currently doing at the time. Steal, swap, block, rebound. X is still turbo, okay. Hands up, down, play call. Okay. Steal, swap, block, and then drive, pass, shoot. Alright, turbo. I feel like that's the only things I need to know, really. Okay. Player menu. Okay, so you want to do like custom rosters, this is how you do that. Player builder. Okay, let's just try. Oh, it's his last name. Okay. We're doing last name first, first name second. That's dumb. Okay. D. I have no idea what these are. PF, C, PG, SG, SF. I don't know what these mean. Height. He's gonna be huge. Wait, he's gonna be huge! Oh my god. I don't think they let you play professional basketball if you're like over 250 pounds. I don't think that's... Jersey number. 00 or 0. Wait, can 0 and 00, are they technically separate numbers? 99, baby. Appearance. Okay. Number 16. Oh wow, you can customize stats. That's nuts. Give you a lot of points. Oh my god, look. What have we got up to 90? Oh my god, there are so many stats. He's really good at ball handling. Okay. Huh. Practice. Okay, so you can make new players, you can create custom rosters, there's a ton of options, there's so many options. Okay. Okay, so this is weird. The 3D pad is plugged in and set to analog mode. But I can still only use the D-pad, which is very strange. Oh, that's cool. You've got little practice mode here to get you used to the controls. Pass. Frame rate seems good, but then, you know, there are only 2 character models on screen right now, so this might not be representative of the a full match. An empty court with only 2 character models and no like arena, just a black void. This frame rate might not be, you know, typical. Poor release. Good release. Okay, so A is an alley-oop. You have to double tap the C buttons. You got to hold down C to start the shot, and then release and tap C again when you're at the top of your jump. You got to time it. Went in anyway. X to run. And again, if you're in control, you don't have the ball. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So if somebody's got a ball, you can take control of another player on your team who doesn't currently have the ball, which is not typical in team sports games from this era. If somebody on your team has the ball, guess what? You're controlling that player whether you want to or not, typically. So this is a very unique feature. And if you want to regain control, you've got to hit the B button to regain control. Okay, there's like a lot going on here. Cameras. Full court high, full court medium, full court low. Side high, side medium, side low. Isometric. Action camera, the rafter camera. Oh, that's dumb. Huh. Okay. Alright, NBA Action 98. You seem... The action cam. Kind of weird that you don't actually have proper analog control, because I feel like this game might benefit from that. But okay, the D-pad's not too bad. Okay, the ball is a sprite, very obviously a sprite, but it's a good animating sprite, so it's not distracting. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, this game feels pretty good. It's cool that this game has a mode like that to help you get used to the controls. That is a really cool addition. All right, the 54 game season, 28 game season exhibition. The Cavaliers, the Celtics, the Clippers, the Grizzlies, the Hawks, the Heat, the Hornets, the Jazz, the Kings, the Knicks, the Lakers, the Magic, the Mavericks, the Nets, the Nuggets, the Pacers, the Pistons, the Raptors, the Rockets, the Sonics, the Spurs, the Suns, the Timberwolves, the Trailblazers, the Warriors. I haven't heard of the Wizards. Okay, we're going to be the Wizards. Their stats are terrible. They have really bad stats, but fuck it, we're going to be the Wizards. Hell yeah, we're going to be the Wizards. Look at the Chicago Bulls stats. What the fuck? Their stats are basically just mapped out, maxed out. Okay, but the Raptors are worse in every way except defense, so fuck it. The Wizards.
And now, fans, welcome to Landover, Maryland, where the visiting Toronto Raptors are here to take on your Washington Wizards. Here are the lineups for this evening's preseason game. Starting for the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, we're going to do a full proper intro.
At point guard, number 20, Damon Stoudemire.
Okay, this is silly. We're going to do like a full player intro. Frame rate's good. I'll give it that.
At shooting guard, number 13, Doug Christie. At small forward, number 42, Walt Williams. At power forward, number 21, Marcus Camby. At center, number 4, Sharon Wright. Starting for your Washington Wizards. At point guard, number 1, Brad Strickland. At shooting guard, number 40, Albert Cheney. At small forward, number 5, Juwan Howard. At power forward, number 4, Chris Webber. center, number 77, George Mirasan. And now let's go down to the floor for the opening tip-off.
Okay. Here we go. Got to actually play this now.
Right gets the tip. Dribble drive. Sent back airmail. Special delivery. Ball in low. Strickland. 4-2.
It's behind.
Ball out of bounds to the Raptors. Williams all alone. Great play.
Oh, replays.
Dribble drive. Howard. Ball for charge.
Okay, man. Whatever.
First. Wizards have the ball. Dribble drive.
Fuck.
He fires a 2. Great play.
Not going well.
Length of the court pass. Howard for 2. That's off. Wizards have the ball. Puts it up.
Oh, come on.
Almost. Mirasan keeps it alive. Dribble drive. Howard commits the foul. The first one is good. No good. Cheney with the rebound. Dribble drive.
What the?
Mirasan.
Okay, man. Sure. Whatever.
This first.
I feel like no matter what the fuck I do, shit doesn't work.
Dribble drive. Christie with the easy layup.
Okay. There's no one around me.
Dribble drive.
What?
Williams.
I'm just shooting, man. I don't know what you want from me. Hang on. Oh, again, it's C button. I keep trying to use the A button. It's the C button only. Okay, defense. Steal is A. Okay, steal is A. Okay. That's what I couldn't remember.
He fires a 2. What a play. And the score, the Toronto Raptors 9, the Washington Wizards nothing. Puts it up.
Finally, Jesus Christ.
He fires a 2. What a play. Williams all alone. Great ball movement. Jump shot. Great play. And the score, the Toronto Raptors 13, the Washington Wizards 5. Rejected. Cross-court pass. Slam dunk.
Good animations.
Williams for 3.
Complete miss.
Couldn't get it to draw iron. Camby for 2.
Ugh.
He scores it. He fires a 2. Great ball movement. He gets it off. Stoudemire misses the shot.
Okay, really good presentation.
First period, the Toronto Raptors 17, the Washington Wizards.
I do like the dynamic animations that seem to take into account exactly where you are in relation to the hoop when you shoot or try and jump. Use of like dynamic camera angles and replays is really good. Let's keep going.
Down to the floor now for the start of the second quarter. Puts it up. That's off. Mirasan keeps it alive. Great play. And the score, the Toronto Raptors 17, the Washington Wizards 9. Jump shot, he really got burned. Jump shot, great play. Jump shot. The rebound is off to Cheney. Jump shot. Great ball movement.
Okay.
The ball underneath. Shot clock running down. Jump shot. Howard with the rebound. Comes in deep. Up and in. He puts it up for 3. Rejected. Stoudemire for 2. Can't get it to fall. He fires a 2. That's off. The rebound is off to Camby. Dribble drive. Lay it up and in.
Okay.
And the score, the Toronto Raptors 19, the Washington Wizards 15. From the three-point line. In and out. Jump shot. Camby misses the shot. Cheney with the rebound. Cross-court pass. What a play.
Okay. Like with most basketball games, I'm having trouble with the intercept and steal mechanics.
Into the front court. Camby for 2. Can't get it to fall. Jump shot. He scores it.
There we go.
Ball in low. At the buzzer. Camby
Okay.
misses the shot. At the end of the half,
We equalised.
Washington Wizards 19, the Toronto Raptors 19.
All right. Okay. All right. Watch a bunch of idiots wearing animal costumes do ridiculous stunts. Okay.
And here are the halftime stats.
Okay. Change some options, maybe? No? Okay, again, I pressed A instead of C. Can we change it to arcade? Mid-game? I don't know, that feels like an option you shouldn't be able to change mid-game, but alright, sure. Injuries on, name injury record, play stamina off, rules. Okay. Okay, full court medium. Let's go with the default view.
He fires a 2. Can't get it to fall. Wizards have the ball. The ball underneath. Up and in.
Okay.
Jump shot. What a play. And the score, the Washington Wizards 21, the Toronto Raptors 21. Jump shot, right with the rebound. Down the middle, up and in.
Okay.
Jump shot, great play. Dribble drive. Stoudemire blows the layup right with the big jam. Puts it up. That's off. The rebound is off to Christie.
Again, never quite sure exactly what you're supposed to do to be able to steal a ball. It always seems random to me.
And the score,
Getting right up in that guy's face and nothing was happening.
the Washington Wizards 23. He fires a 2. Great play. Stolen. Jump shot. He really got burned.
What? Oh, come on.
Wizards have the ball. That's short.
Okay. Didn't mean to shoot it, I was trying to pass it.
Puts it up. He scores it.
For some reason I was able to go behind the net there. I don't think that was supposed to happen.
He fires a 2. What a play. Length of the court pass. No good. Comes in deep. Camby slams it through.
I think when I set it to arcade mode, I think maybe
Washington Wizards, 27.
it turned off some of the more important rules.
Puts it up. That's off.
Come on.
Cheney keeps it alive. Can't get it to fall. The ball underneath. Stoudemire for 2.
Okay.
Up and in. Baseball pass. No good. Block.
Can't get the fucking thing to go in again.
Up and in. It'll count if it goes. Great play.
All right.
At the end of the third period, the Toronto Raptors 36, the Washington Wizards 29.
All right.
We're ready to begin the fourth quarter of play.
Let's go to camera. No, again. Camera. Side medium.
Puts it up. Nothing but net. Jump shot. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement.
The Toronto Raptors 38, the Washington Wizards 31. Comes in deep. Williams for 2. He scores it. Ball in low. He fires a 2. Can't
Oh, come
get the
on.
ball. Jump shot, sent back airmail, special delivery. The ball underneath. Puts it up. Great play. Jump shot.
Oh, come on.
Ejected. He scores it.
Starting to think this game might have dynamic difficulty. It's like, oh, you get too far behind, suddenly the game becomes incredibly easy and they miss every shot. And you sink every shot, but if you get your score gets a little bit too close to theirs, suddenly they get a lot more accurate. This game's got a bad case of NBA Jam wannabe.
Mirasan for 2. That's
With its
off.
difficulty, maybe. I don't know for sure, though.
Dribble drive. Camby with the easy layup. And the score, the Toronto Raptors 46, the Washington Wizards 31. He puts it up for 3. Cheney misses the shot. Jump shot. No.
2 in a row, of course.
Good. Camby with the rebound. Jump shot. What a play.
Of course he gets it. Every time.
Jump shot. Can't get it to fall.
Nope, just can't.
Rebound is off to Christie. Ball in low. He fires a 2.
Okay.
Scores it.
Again, just zero transparency as to why my shots always miss and theirs always go in.
Ball movement.
To me, it seems fucking identical, so I don't know. Is it just really... Am I just having really bad RNG, or is there something else going on under the hood? No idea.
Christie for 2. Sent back airmail. Special delivery. Wizards have the ball.
No, don't shoot it, you idiot.
Wizards have the ball. Jump shot. Great play. And the score, the Toronto Raptors 50, the Washington Wizards 35. Turnover. Comes in deep.
Oh,
Puts it up. No.
fuck
good.
off.
Right with the rebound. The ball underneath. Great play. Raptors played an outstanding game here today.
See, had I known that the time was that close to the end, I would have shot. But there was no kind of like countdown or anything. It was just like, no, you ran out of time now. What's that? You weren't staring at the clock? Then you don't get to know. I don't know,
The
man.
Sega Sports Player of the game is number 42, Walt Williams.
I feel like all the other basketball games, they have like a countdown beep when you're approaching the end of a quarter.
And here are the game's final stats.
I don't know. It's got really nice presentation, but it's like most other basketball games on this platform. It's just confusing and opaque to me as somebody who doesn't really care about the sport. It doesn't make any real attempt to help you understand why things go the way they do. Like a lot of sports games from the 1990s, you know, sports games started to become way more complex in a way that the average player just wouldn't really care about, you know. Sports games were now being made almost exclusively for sports fans, you know. And if you weren't a die-hard basketball fan, chances are you're not going to want to play most basketball games anymore, because they require you to have like a really in-depth understanding of the sport in a way that they didn't used to before. It goes the same with every sport, you know, same with soccer games, same with American football games, same with ice hockey games. They all start like doubling down on like simulation rather than just simple arcade gameplay. Anyway, yeah, I think that's enough of NBA Action 98. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to see any more of that. So where are we going to rank NBA Action 98? I was really impressed by the presentation. Clearly a lot of work has gone into this game's presentation. Really good animations that don't, you know, that feel dynamic and context sensitive. I really like the practice mode, so that allows you to just kind of run around on an empty court with a ball and kind of get used to the controls. That's a really nice addition. I still don't like basketball. Still find basketball to be something of a impenetrable sport. A lot of the rules do not make sense to me. And like a lot of other basketball games on the platform, why certain shots always seem to miss and certain shots always seem to go in, when it seems like, I don't know, it seems like there shouldn't be any difference there. It's like, a mystery to me. Is there some kind of RNG going on under the hood? Is it purely a positioning thing? I don't know. And the fact that the game doesn't surface that information, I think it's better than the original NBA action. I think it's better than Blackfire. It's better than Loaded. It's better than Kenji Ino's D. I like it more than NBA Jam. It's a better game than Defcon. It's a better game than Mortal Kombat 2. It's better than Siberia. It's better than Titan Wars. It's better than Clockwork Knight 2. It's better than Independence Day. It's better than Space Jam. I take it over Olympic soccer. I would rather play FIFA 97. I would rather play FIFA 96. I would rather play Virtua Racing. I would rather play True Pinball. It's here. I don't like it as much as Myst. I don't like it as much as the Mansion of Hidden Souls. I don't like it as much as Virtual Open Tennis. I don't like it as much as Victory Boxing. I don't like it as much as Tilt. It's our new 134. And this is our second to last basketball game, by the way. We have one more basketball game for the Sega Saturn. So we have not quite exhausted the basketball games that we have to play. One remains. One remains. Okay. Nice, really, really nice presentation, but it's still a basketball game, and so I don't really care about it all that much. Alright, cool. And with that, we have officially ranked 212 games. Less than 30 games remain. Next time will be a 0.5 episode, 63.5. And the game that we are going to play is a first-person shooter. It is Lobotomy Software's third and final game for the Sega Saturn platform. And it promises to be a very interesting one. Hopefully better than Duke Nukem 3D, but we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, thank you for joining me. My name is The Real Blue Dragon. I hope to see you again next time, and goodbye.